What's up, everyone? It's Greg, and I am back again for another Legendary DXP campaign strategy video. We're talking about level 1-6 today. This is going to be our last encounter with Kalila in the campaign, and it's a doozy. This is your first real challenge in this game, in my opinion, and it is twofold. One, Kalila, you have to defeat her 8 times, and 2, bleed 'em white. This scheme is a doozy. This scheme is going to make you sit up at night and say, why? Because this scheme has 8 twists. It has 8 twists, and the wound pile has 6. 6 wounds. Each twist that comes out, the hero, or the player, I should say, reveals a magic hero, or they take a wound. I'm going to say that once more. 8 scheme twists, 6 wounds. Each time a scheme twist comes out, you get a wound if you can't show a magic hero. So you are very much racing against the clock. So it is very much a challenge. It's very doable. You can succeed. And as you can see, there is potential to get a good number of victory points. The best on the level is 83. So let's just jump on in and get showing what this is all about. So what I would say for strategy, I hate that. That is going to happen to you more often than not. More often than not, that's going to happen to you. First card out of the gate is a scheme twist. So, oof. Thankfully, I can get rid of Bear Form, which, as you may recall, I hate as a card because it is useful only some of the time. Thankfully, there are a number of strength heroes in here, so you could make it beneficial. You could make it useful, particularly with the addition of Doppelganger, which would allow you to copy it as well. And just you by virtue of playing it the initial time, you have played a strength hero, and then the next one would be 4 attack, so you get 5 attack, and 5 attack is not bad, particularly with the Mastermind only being 7. Let's see, we have Disarray the Sufferer. This is our first time seeing him. He's a pretty interesting hero because he's got these, to play this card, you must discard a card from your hand. There's Sacrifice, and then there is another one that goes with Attack. So Sacrifice is cheaper at cost of 2, and you get 3 money when you do it. And then the other one is going to be a 3 attack, but it's also going to cost 3. And again, you have to discard a card. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but it's one that can be good because it's leveraging what you have in your deck. I'm definitely going to get rid of the Bear Form, though. Well, I say definitely, but that's kind of an exaggeration because this is actually a deck in a scenario in which Bear Form would be good. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let's talk about the strategy real quick. What I think is the best way to go is to get a few magic heroes, and those are primarily going to be Mal. I think he might be the only one that has a magic hero. He's got his big one, the Finger of Death, and then he's also got... I'm blanking on the name, but it's about sickness, and it basically, we've seen it a number of times. It's 2 attack, and then you get +1 attack if you played another magic hero. But anyways, that's your shield. You have those in your deck, then you can potentially avoid getting wounds, and therefore you can stay alive. And there's 22 cards in the villain deck. 8 of them. So, just under half. Just under half. So... 37-ish% of this deck, almost 1/3 or above 1/3, almost one half of the time is going to be a scheme twist. So you need that protection. Do that, And then check out Disarray with a few doppelgangers, and then you're starting to be golden, because Disarray's big money card is going to be huge. It's 6 to attack, or it gives you 6 attack when you play it, which is huge. It's 1 away from defeating the Mastermind. But you also get +2 attack for every Magi Nation hero that you played in that turn. Awesome. Awesome, because Caradwyn and Disarray, all of them are Magi Nation. Grim is not. Grim is fixers, but you know, the potential is there to get a lot of attack, and it's something that you can't sleep on. You really gotta go for it. All right, so this is a pretty interesting one. This is gonna accelerate things for me. I'll go ahead and play my cards. I'm going to buy both of these sacrifices because they're 2 apiece and I have 4 money, so upping my earning potential greatly. Another doppelganger. Oh, that would have been too funny if it was doppelganger. That would have been funny. Thankfully it wasn't, though, because it gives me another thing that I can get rid of. Grim Determination is a great card. Mal is a great hero, but it's not going to work with my strategy for this level because I'm focusing on those Magi Nation cards, and I'm going to hope that I get the 8 cost Disarray out pretty quickly. All right. Oh, beautiful. It was not a scheme twist. I did a round on this level right before this, and I got my butt handed to me because so many scheme twists came out right away. I didn't get a single Magic hero in the guild hall until I was already, there were 4 schemes left, 2 wounds left. That was when I first got one that I could buy, and it's just you're not going to have a good day. If that's how you're living. Not going to have a good day at all. I didn't really want to get a mare, but I think I'm going to have to. And the reason why I was saying I didn't really want to was, well, there's another scheme twist. 4 wounds left. 4 wounds left. 2 scheme twists down. Pay the price is a decent one because I do like the opportunity to get money. I don't really love the ability, but it's nice that you can choose where you KO from. All right. Anyways. What I was trying to say was I don't really know if I want to grab more mares, because as soon as a Assimilate comes up here in the guild hall, I'm going to be buying that, and then I'm going to be upgrading all my envoys and basically populating my deck with Mare Shufflebottom. So, don't really want to have an overabundance of those and miss out on the potential attack power. Phooey is what I say about this. No attack whatsoever. At least I'll have some money. I'll be able to buy some stuff. Go ahead and with Doppelganger. Books of the Dead just came out, which is a great one for you to attack. Fight when you draw a new hand at the end of this turn. Get an extra card, and it's only 3 to defeat. So that's awesome. Always go for this. Never go for this, because you don't want to just die an early death. I don't know. I mean, I guess he's okay to defeat if you have a magic hero in your hand that you've already played, but I really don't want to. I don't want to grab pay the price, but I need to buy something to clear it out and hope that, again, not a magic hero, not helping me. And his bear form on top of that. Yep. I'm hurting, guys. I'm hurting. I mean, 3 and 3. 3 schemes have come out. There are 3 wounds left and not a magic hero to be found. This is the challenge of this level, is are you going to get your shield? Are you going to have that opportunity? But eventually it'll line up and you'll be able to get those and you'll be doing just fine. So with 2 attack doesn't really help me. So get rid of that attack card and I'll get my money. So 6 money, buy another doppelganger because why not? Aha, Dark Pact. This is a good one. 4 attack. Very good because you are close. Obviously you need more, but you're close to the 7 that you need to defeat the Mastermind 8 times. So this is looking like this is not going to be a good... This is not going to be a good run. I'm not going to win, and I'm not going to get a good score. And that's just the reality. When you're facing RNG, and like me, you just don't get good RNG. Yeah, whatever. It's not like it's gonna deter me from playing this because I love the game and it gives me an opportunity to play, you know. I don't know where I was going with that, but I love the game. I'm gonna keep playing even if I get frustrating things like this. I'm even going to, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back and I'm not going to bed tonight without beating this because I'm getting frustrated by the fact that this will be the second run that I've gone on this level today, and this will be my second loss. So frustrated with that, but I'm gonna just keep on keeping on. Get some more disarray. This is Deadly Aim. This is that other card that I was talking about. To play this card, you must discard a card from your hand. 3 attack, 3 money. It is, again, Magi Nation, and it is a Ranger card. Not buying the Sacrifice, even though I had enough money, because I don't want to have too much money. I want to have the ability to play. So, alright, this is going to be an interesting one. Going to go ahead and play. I'm going to play Pay the Price, and then I'm going to play a doppelganger of it, so I will have the opportunity to KO a card from my hand or discard pile and get rid of that wound. Serves a couple purposes. I get extra money and I get that card out of my deck. Well, alright. This is ugly now. This is real ugly now. And what's worse is I'm not going to be able to show you the potency of the strategy because I'm not getting what I need. To the death. Each player without another Ernak victory villain in their victory pile gains a wound, which stinks in this scheme. But, you know, 3 victory points, costs 5 to defeat, not too bad. But this one is great. If you have 6, as my father would say, close but no cigar. Kalila Champion. This card is worth plus 3 victory points for each other Ernak villain in your victory pile at the end of the game. So if you've gone through and you've defeated all of the Ernaks that come out, even this chump over here, that's going to be very valuable in the victory point column. And wow, it's embarrassing. I haven't gotten a single one and I'm going to lose. Let's see. So I can have 4 money, which I'm going to have to get this because I need to get more attack if I'm even going to have a prayer. I don't need another doppelganger right now. Where I'm going with this is I was debating whether or not I wanted to rest and get those wounds out, but no, I'm not going to do that. The next card is probably going to be a Scheme Twist, and I'm probably going to lose. So, oh, there's an Assimilate. Why weren't you there at the beginning? That would have helped tremendously. Hey, I didn't die yet. Will the wonders never cease? And on the off chance that I survive, 3 attack is going to this Books of the Dead, because when you start when you draw your new hand of cards, draw an extra card, which is great, because there's no extra card draw really in this deck, and card draw is very powerful in this type of game. It's way too late, but just for funsies, I'm going to buy that Assimilate. Make sure I don't forget to defeat the books, and I'll buy this Assimilate, and we'll move along. And one more Scheme Twist, 10 cards. All right, here's the other good Ernak to fight whenever you. Well, I say whenever you can, but you really got to go for that Mastermind. Fight. You may gain a Mare Shuffle Bottom, 3 to attack. So nice, easy, get you a nice little bonus. I like that. It's good. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be able to defeat the Mastermind. Oh my goodness. There's 8 attack. And for fun, I'm just going to play all these cards anyways. Hello, Kalila. You've met your match. Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. That's on me. I've been having some internet issues, so I apologize for that. All right, extra 4 money on a game where I don't actually want to buy. Doppelganger. And there's Wave of Sickness. There's Wave of Sickness. If you were in the starting guild hall, this might have gone differently. Turns out that was too little too late, I'm sure. The Life Taker. Disarray the Sufferer. This card is amazing. Magi Nation, Ranger, 6 attack. You get +2 attack for each other Magi Nation hero you played this turn. That's such a good card. Such a good card. Help! Hey, I can actually survive. Well, I could have actually survived, but I really can't. Let's see. So 2, 5, 6, 7 attack, because I'll play this and then I'll doppelganger it. Awesome! Awesome! I'm going to be able to defeat you again. And about the worst possible outcome for a Mastermind tactic. Whatever. It is what it is. Gives me an opportunity to KO a wound, which I like. Unfortunately for me, there was my magic hero, so I'm not going to bother buying anything right now. If I had 8, I would definitely buy. I'd the Life Taker. But all right, yep. There we have it. There we have it. It's very frustrating when that happens. Don't despair, even though you're seeing me fail. It is very doable. I have had great success on this level, but when the cards don't come out, there's nothing you can do. You know, with this particular deck, with no card draw, with no particularly great KO abilities, if you don't get the Assimilate early on, it's just you can't streamline your deck, and you can't really do anything to make it. You can't tip the odds in your favor, which is unfortunate. But I guess that is a plus. You know, you don't want the game to be too easy. You want it to have challenge, and you want it to have that sense of accomplishment when you play it. And I think that this is a great example. This scenario, this level is a great example of that. You will feel like you've accomplished something when you defeat it, because it's nicely balanced with the difficulty and the potential to succeed. I think that this is a great level, even though I am very frustrated right now. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you are taking away some tips, some good tips from this. Again, get yourself a shield with those magic heroes, particularly the Wave of Sickness. Get an army of those, and you will be able to avoid taking wounds, and you'll be able to start, racking up attack, and you'll start to be able to attack the Mastermind, which unfortunately I wasn't able to get to. So go with that, and then focus on Caradwyn and Disarray to really ramp up the Ide the Life Taker, because that is such a great card. So there we have it. Thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in a few days, and we will start in on our next Mastermind. Take it easy, guys.